This is a very odd angle looking at y'all, so maybe I just won't make eye contact. Like I make eye contact anyways. So I haven't painted in a while, so I thought, why not start again? I've had this sitting in my room for a minute, so might as well. I'm not a saint. I actually have no idea what this is gonna be. We have to decide what we're gonna do with this painting. I should probably be telling you what I'm thinking. So maybe I do have something I want to talk about. So today I want to talk about how to get over somebody. Not that I have any experience with this, because why would you ever break up with me? At the midst of a sad emotion that I was feeling, not gonna go into detail, I painted this. And I don't know what this is, but after I painted this, I then painted this and did nothing with it because I don't know if I feel it yet. But I'm going to keep this as inspiration, okay? Maybe I need red. I have permanent red. I hate permanent red, but I keep buying it by accident. It's very annoying. All right, I have no idea what this is going to be, so maybe I just start. Who knew? I actually don't love this. What I need is a different one of these that will adjust to all my needs. Y'all see this? I can be an artist and actually use this the way it's intended. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, there's yellow in this. This is why I hate abstract paintings, because I don't know where I'm going, so then I end up being like super mean to myself in my head. Also, I'm not really using a very good brush, so I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I should probably change this brush. I think that one time I went so hard with this. Look what happened. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about how to get over someone. Well, the first step is rage, and clearly I've already done that. Yeah, rage. First step. You gotta let it out, you know? I think we often feel the need to keep things in. The emotion will come up all the time in your mind, and it's really annoying to me. And you gotta just maybe let it out of your body somehow. And there are a multitude of ways you can do it. You can make a painting, or whatever this is. You can rant. You can write a letter. You can eat. Maybe not eat. Maybe not the most satisfying thing. Let out those emotions, my dudes. I guess I'm just not feeling rageful drawing these, because it is very opposite of how I feel now. I feel very calm. But I had this whole amount of time where I was just like so angry. But guess what? Every feeling is gonna pass, you know? Do you like remember if like, well, I've definitely had this where there was a point in time where this person in my life, I thought I was destined. I thought they were the only person in the world. But now I look back and I'm like, why? Rose-colored glasses, that's why. Also, when you look at people that way, you don't see their flaws. And everybody has flaws, you know? Damn. Well, after the end of that rage phase, and it will take a second, you know, just let it happen. It's gonna suck. But also, there's a kind of like, I guess, release when you let it out, you know? Like, so then after rage, what's next? I actually wrote notes. I should probably go pull those up. Write a letter to your future self. A future self that is vulnerable, and you know that's gonna happen. And tell them all the reasons why you can't talk to them right now. And if there does ever come a moment where you feel vulnerable, shit, well, that sucks for you. No, I'm kidding. If there is a moment, then you read that letter again to remind yourself. And if you still feel triggered by the whole thing, you know it's not time. You're not ready. Like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, talking to people that have hurt you again. You just have to have boundaries, which I don't know boundaries yet. I don't really understand them, but I heard that they're a thing. I'm trying to be better at that. Sometimes I don't even know what I want. And if you don't know what you want, then how do you set boundaries? So that's the next step. Get into your body, be with yourself, love yourself, and figure out the truth of what you want for yourself, you know? Maybe you're grateful that it happened, you know? Everything happens for a reason, right? My dog is licking my foot. It tickled. What are we talking about again? Step whatever I'm at. You gotta live your life. And what is the use of sitting at home in your PJs sulking all day? Yeah, no, you know what? I don't want to do shit either. But honestly, it's a good distraction. And you don't want to like avoid the feeling, but living your life, you gotta just do that, you know? You can't let them be a reason for you not to live in this. We have such a beautiful life, and there is limited time on this earth. You know, we might as well live our best lives, you know? And I know there can be uncontrollable circumstances to do that, but whatever that means for you, I think we're all just trying to figure that out, you know? Go live your life. Go be your sexy Pringle self. Take yourself out with your girlfriends. Feel like a bad bitch that you already are, even in your PJs. Ow! And think about all the great things that have come to you now that you're single. Now that you don't have to like worry about somebody else. You can focus on your art, or sorry, whatever you love to do, whatever your projects are, whatever you want in your career. You have time to focus on that. And that's really important because like love is important and all, but during the time of healing, you need to focus on you and whatever your life is, because we have our own lives. So live it. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, you know what? Dumb bitches. The time you spent with that person is never a waste of time, because guess what? You learned something. Maybe they were a necessary experience to meet the person that you're really gonna be with, or maybe this, whatever you guys are broken up about, whatever is happening, maybe you do get back together at some point, but you can't know the future. That's not something that we are just like, we should know, because you know what? Honestly, knowing the future might actually be a curse. Think about it. If you know everything that's going to happen, then you're going to like do everything in your power. You're going to go crazy trying to make that thing happen. But what if there's another scenario that could make you equally happy? You gotta feel the love you had for that person for yourself. And you know, as I do this painting, I'm kind of like being critical as I am. You know, this is not a perfect circle. This looks ugly as fuck. What the fuck is it? I actually have no idea. But you know, I was thinking that during this painting too. But guess what? It's just a painting. It is just a fucking color on a canvas, and I'm perceiving it, then therefore judging it. And judging is just a natural part of life, ego, whatever. We need to figure out a way to not let it like take over. You feel me? So then how do we do that? Well, we have to keep reminding ourselves that we deserve love, and maybe it's not from another person, and that's okay. It doesn't even matter if other people love you. Do you love yourself? And that's like probably the most important part. And I do that while I'm still being mean as fuck to myself. You can't judge the mean part either, you know, because they're also just trying to help. I gotta start practicing music more. And also hydrating, because my throat hurts. Kind of looks like a crayon.
The sadness you feel after love lost is normal. You're supposed to feel pain, be sad, live in agony. But the longer you sulk in it, the more time you are taking away from your badass life. Distract yourself with the projects and the people you love and feel grateful for. Look at your life from a detached perspective and remember that someone always has it worse than you, which is comparing. But it is helpful to know that you are capable of forgetting this person. It just takes a lot of wine and self-reflection, or whatever your drug of choice is. Me creating this painting is kind of like how I seem to approach life sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing, but I make decisions and then consider if I had made the right or wrong decision. But we all know when something in our life needs to change. So then why do we spend so much time pondering if the choices we made was the right or wrong decision? Is there really a right or wrong decision? The truth is, your life is guided by the universe, and it will play out the way that it needs to. The more time I spend being angry or mean to myself about my choices, the more time I take away from truly living my life in bliss. The more time I spend in my turmoil mind that I live in, the more I don't want to be with myself. And that is why I'm constantly searching for love that is somewhere else but inside of me. But it is possible to find that love and comfort in the present moment, in yourself, in your own body, because there is nothing to be sad or anxious about in this moment. Make your decision from your heart and consult your mind and be okay with the decision, then surrender to what life has in store, and all those feelings included.